Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all over the world. Dobson 777A here. This is my lead story. Silver price could double again with 90 days of time. And it's always good to kind of look at, we've been looking at some of these pennant flags and thinking that we're going to see some substantial breakout. This might be a little bit too optimistic, thinking it's going to double, but I'll take 40 bucks. That's close to double for silver, but I'm also looking at, gold like $2,400, and platinum was going to be getting up to 12 or 1400. I forget what it was the other day. But later in this video, I'm going to go through, updated the charts to show some of the retracement that we've had of the prices, and kind of show you where we're at and where we're going again. But anyways, there's a lot of things here that we think are very interesting, and I will tell you a rumor that I heard about on Wednesday when we had that ruckus going on, where they broke into the Capitol building. I'm hearing some rumors that we had some special forces infiltrated the Antifa group, and they actually absconded with Pelosi's laptop. So that's really interesting, and apparently that was confirmed on another channel as well. And so there may be some stuff, and that's why all this impeachment stuff has kind of come up. He may have some goods here that's kind of interesting. So I want you to know it's not over, folks. It's never over till it's over, but everything looks like it's kind of winding down and Trump's going to be leaving. But when you hear stuff like this, it makes you wonder if there's still some other games going on. Anyways, this was on Zero Hedge, and this was a video today. It's got some information in here. You might want to take a look at this, but they're saying that we could have a pretty decent jump, and here's an example. So this was January 2011. It looks like started in February. By the time you got to the end of April, silver had gone from 27 to 39, and then by time you got to May, it jumped up to 50 for a short spike. But anyways, 46 is a number, 46, 47. So they're trying to say in a very short amount of time, we could see something phenomenal on silver, and that's past history in 2011. So let's keep an eye out on this and see if this is a possibility. It does look like things are about to break. And keep in mind, they're talking about sending us another $1,400 in stimulus checks, and that's a ton of money and some green infrastructure spending. They've got all this stuff. Those are electronic bills being printed out of thin air, and your gold and silver and platinum are going to have to adjust accordingly. Unfortunately, everything will. So you're going to see all prices go up, and they're talking about cup and handle for silver here. So we'll see how it works out. I decided I better do one more article because you've heard about Trump being banned on Twitter, and you've heard about a lot of his supporters and such being banned. Well, now you're hearing ABC News getting engaged, and I think it's just really interesting how far we're moving on this. And I just don't understand this. You're really seeing the colors of these people. So I'm really hoping that something is happening in the background. And, we've heard all this stuff with X-22 report where all these things were going to happen, 5D chess, all this stuff. And we always hear the saying, it's darkest before the dawn. But man, it looks like we're heading into some god-awful time periods here with the way these guys are playing the game. And I don't know. Have you thought about this? Do you know if this is something that will work for you? Are you aware? Are you afraid? What are you thinking? That's what I would like to know. So let's get a few comments going on this. I'm wondering what your thoughts are. Remember, if you are on the wrong side of this with the way they're going, you're not going to be able to buy anything. You're not going to be able to travel. You're not going to be able to do anything. Probably even if you get the shot, they're going to do what China's doing and just really lock people up. It's horrible to think that this could really be the case. I really don't know where this country's gone, but again, remember, we gave up our educational system. They then have taken over the large corporations with this wokeness, go woke, go broke type stuff that's happening. We know what's happened in the electoral process. Now, your vote doesn't count for squat with the way they've got it set up. They can manufacture any votes they want for anybody to win anytime they want. So we are really just screwed at this point unless something happens. So I don't see anything short of civil war at this point, because we do not have one person, one vote right now. We are not being represented by anybody. It looks like everybody's all been corrupted on the take or blackmailed or something. Even our Supreme Court, the whole works. So this is screwed, folks. You're just absolutely screwed. So that's going to be the topic for tonight's live stream, and we'll see where we go from there. Let's see if I can get myself blocked to save me a lot of time not doing these videos. Chuckle, chuckle. All right, talk to you later. So here's the 5-year gold chart. I think this is good to put things in perspective, because so many times we're all zoomed in just on the last year. But truthfully, we're still in the green here, folks. We shot up here and we came back down. We're a little bit below the line, but this 50-week moving average is kind of leveled off, and it might be trying to turn back a little bit, but we'll see. We're still on track, still moving forward, so I'm not too concerned with this. Now, when we look at the 1-year chart, here's our pennant formation that occurred. We did not have as big a breakout like we did for platinum and silver, and you can see that gold's retraced back within the pennant. So it's actually going to wait a little bit, but notice this is a 50-day moving average, and this is the 200-day moving average. Now, we broke through the 200-day moving average just a couple times here recently, and you can see this one came down and just broke through just a little bit, and then it just shot up. Each time it shot up. So don't be surprised if we break through this line right here, which is the 200-day moving average, and that would be a buy, folks. You've got to buy. Now, in the 50-week moving average, that's this one right here. This has been the trigger point for the buy. Anytime it comes close to this, that's a buy. So we're coming back down, getting close. We may not get another chance on this one. This may just jump back up because of what we're seeing on this chart. Now, when we look at platinum, platinum is just, you can see, completely broke out. And this little correction here, this is noise, it looks like. And you can see even this 50-day moving average, this thing has made a right angle turn, and it's heading up. So platinum is very interesting, and it's heading to the moon, it looks like. Now silver again looks like a breakout. It's trying to get back down. It looks like it's might have today touched the 50-week moving average, and it's sitting above, not today, Friday that is, and it's sitting above it. So this may have already adjusted and probably heading back. But I mean, we're at $25.50 roughly, and this thing's going to this thing could be close to 40 bucks here in no time. So that's really interesting to me. So that's kind of the content for today. We got a live stream tonight, so I hope you watch the live stream, and we'll talk about some of this stuff and see what your thoughts are. But I hope everybody's doing really well in the new year. It looks like we got a lot of drama. Got to make a movie down the road of all this stuff that's happening in Congress. This is just a joke, some of it. So I'm just curious how this is going to end up. It looks like a nail biter. I hope everybody's treating you well. I hope you're doing well. Do the best you can. God bless. So I have to explain, I had to get rid of a lot of the music that I had at the back here, because all my videos were getting characterized as like cinematic and music and all this kind of stuff, instead of being the investment/prepper channel. So I found this to be a little perturbing, and probably a lot of reason why my doggone counts have been going down. So I've only got just a little bit of the section at the beginning and the end, and the rest of it is just the info you need to be able to survive in this complex world. All right, go potty. We gonna go bye-bye? Are we gonna go bye-bye? Here we go bye-bye. We gonna go bye-bye? Yeah, all right. You going to get in the car? We're not quite ready. I'm almost ready. You almost ready? Okay.